Hello guys, welcome to the more degenerate side of my channel. We're going to be looking into the meme coin frenzy. We're going to be looking at how to use sniping bots. So the specific one we're using today is Pepe Boost Solbot. You've got different ones like Bonk Bot and a few different others. I found this one to be the best so far. It's really good for the Solana network, and yeah, it's designed for Sol. So that's the point. So I'm going to show you how to use it, how to get it, and then the perks of using these things opposed to a DEX like Radium or Jupiter. And then potentially, yeah, how to buy different tokens on it, and then just the general process of how you would do so. Okay. So first of all, what I'm going to do is down in the description below, there'll be a link for Pepe Boost, the Telegram bot. It's going to give you a Telegram link, right? So once you open that, press start, and it should bring you to a page where you create your wallet. So these steps are very simple, so I don't need to explain them. But you essentially just get a wallet, copy your details, your seed phrase, etc., and you'll have a wallet. So for example, my wallet is this. Yeah. So you have this wallet. I put 2 Solana in it. I moved from Phantom to Pepe Boost. And it gives you this page here, right? So on this page, you can buy, sell, do settings, look at your assets, set limit orders, and see the wallets you have. So I've created 3 wallets in this one. I've only put money into the third wallet, right? Over here you have your menu button. So in the chat menu, so you can see menu, assets, wallets, limit orders, bot, set. So essentially the main menu, but displayed in that bottom section there too. So it's a little interface essentially where you interact with this bot and you can buy and sell. So in order to buy and sell, obviously top up with Solana, right? Because that's what you're using, and that's what the gas fees will be done in. It's a lot more cheaper than Ethereum, which is a perk for it. But yeah, so you have your address, you just essentially paste that into Phantom, send money over to here, it will pop up. So it just pops up here, like wallet balance. You can go check on one of those blockchain checkers, make sure it comes through, but it'll pop up over here, obviously, if it was successful. Um, and then basically what we have here, I'll sort of explain the settings page. So right over here, we have slippage. So, you can do your slippage settings here. You have your MEV slippage. I personally don't know what that one is. I haven't really used it at all. Pump slippage, you've got buy priority fee, sell priority fee, start priority fee, and pump priority fee. These are just different settings to get you into the market. Um, Essentially, if you're buying low cap coins and you want to get in, you'd want to probably set your slippage to quite high to get in because they're really volatile, just to get you in, right? Opposed to when you use Radium and you set your slippage to what is I don't know what the slippage on 1% slippage or something. It's like takes a while to get you in, and by the time you're ready to do it, it like has an error. It doesn't get you in, right? So everyone's using these. That's how they're getting in quick. When you wonder why you're not your Solana transactions are being processed fast enough, it's because you're being sniped. People are sniping, right? So uh, auto buy, you can do those settings there. Essentially, you can set how much you want to auto buy. Maybe you want to do auto buy like half a Solana. When you press buy, I personally don't do that. I will do a variable buy opposed to just setting an auto amount. So you just set the default buy amount there with that one there too. So slippage I've set to 15% right now. Depending on what you're sort of trading, you can adjust that. Um, and you can pay a certain fee to get in earlier. So it sort of puts you higher in the list to get in. I'm not fully understand these ones. I sort of just copied the setting off the tutorial I found. I will link that one down below. So if you guys want to have like a more in-depth explanation of those settings, I'm just not quite sure. I know how slippage works. Essentially, it gets you in. If you have a high slippage, it might get you at a worse price than you anticipated, but at least it will get you into the market, right? For most cases, if you have high slippage, and you obviously will lose, if you might lose out on how much you wanted to originally get because you end up getting less because it's a higher price, etc. Okay, now that we've covered that, what you do if you want to buy a token, you go to Dex Screener, you go to any of the different listing applications you can use. For this one, these are all been listed on Radium, right? But you can go to Pump Fund, which is like another one that you can just see a bunch of coins on. This is the degenerate side of crypto, by the way. I'm not at all condoning this. It's just if you want to get into the more meme side of it, this is how you do it. Yeah, so you go here, you can check whatever coins you want. You click this one. The market cap is $5,000. we'll do a little small buy on this one, right? So market cap is $5. Let's copy the address. So that's the address. You can see that the whole distribution is terrible. This guy has 82% of the distribution. So whoever that is, that's pretty bad. So you can dump on you pretty quickly. Let's just pick something better than that. That was terrible. Let's try this little Wojak one. Or maybe this one. That was the one I was literally just on. Let's pick this one. What's this? 6K. All right, we'll copy the address. We run it down in here. It's very low market cap, this coin. So I might not be able to get much in. Let's just get. Excuse me. Let's just buy a tiny bit at 0.01. I don't want to buy much. Let's see if that will put me in. It might not. It just depends because it's quite a volatile coin and it's created 1 minute ago. It usually does take a while, but in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get a better coin that is more stable. Okay, it executed. So right now I'm holding a very tiny bit of this coin. We can refresh to see if we're in profit or loss. I'm in 1% profit right now. Let's go back to the listing. It's very volatile. You can see it changing. So the market cap's obviously very tiny. We're in $6,000 market cap. It's a tiny coin. It's called One Punch Tate. So it's some sort of Tate coin. You can see that's your ticker. That's your logo of it. The ticker is Optate. Yeah, this is pretty degen stuff. So it's essentially gambling, basically. Anyway, we'll refresh again. We might be up 3%. Yep, cool. We are. Market cap's now 6.6. I haven't sold any. I've only bought a fraction of a Solana there. Essentially, now what I can do is I can go to assets. And depending on how much I bought, it will show up. Yeah, so it shows up here. I bought 0.01. Now it's 0.0103. So it's gone up by a little bit, yeah? So if I want to sell, I just go sell, just like that, confirm, and it should let me get out of the market. Yeah, I'm out of the market now with a 4% profit. If I want to do a variable sell like that, I can go like that, percentage-wise, or I can go 50% and take that. A good rule of thumb to do for risk management is to take around half your profits once you get a 2x. If you do get a coin that does a 2x, and then from there you would obviously let the rest run because you're trying to gamble your money, right? That's the whole point of the meme thing. You're trying to sort of gamble and get leverage on, on your money, right? With your gamble money that you put aside for it. Now, yeah, that's that coin. I'm not going to look at it. It's probably just going to die. What we're going to do now is I'm going to go to a more stable coin. Let's go to Daddy Tate. Very silly coin, but let's just do it. All right, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to poke the address in. And the reason I want to do this one is I want to show you how to do limit orders. So essentially you go limit orders. You can buy at a specified price. You can buy for a price change. You can sell at a price change and spell. Yeah, so sell at a price, spell at a price change. So price change would be a percentage movement. So for example, I'll explain this to you here. So 2050 means 20% increase and sell at 50%. So if you respective price, you would go here, right? So you'd pop into this. If you want to buy, sorry, we're doing selling. So maybe you have a stop loss, 20% lower than what it is. So 20% will put you here at this level here. So you literally just like look at this and like, okay, 20% is there. How much do I want to sell? So what that would look like is 20, 20, and then 50. Okay, so you'd also put a negative because you're selling, right? So negative 20 and then 50, sell 50%. And you can see here, that's what it looks like. So for that one. Essentially that's how it works. You can do the rest you can change. You can do a ratio of 90, 10, or whatever you want to do. Doesn't matter, but that's your limit order set up there. Because on the DEXs, it's quite difficult to sort that out. And people want to be able to do it, right? So you can generate a P&L chart also. So yeah, so I can see the profits I made on whatever that was. Obviously it didn't show up properly, but that's all cool. Oh yeah, obviously, yeah, that was the top one. So yeah, essentially that's essentially it. It isn't too complex. It's just finding the right coins and tokens and all that stuff. I've got a subfolder where I track all the different channels, and you don't want to ape into every single thing you see. You want to sort of follow the right sort of influences and get in, trying to gauge sentiment, all that kind of stuff, right? But other than that, that's literally it. And I'll catch you guys in the next upload I do. Anyway, have a good one. Links will be down below, and I'll see you next time.